Hello! Hello, hello, hello! It is me! And let's go shopping together. Um, Full disclosure, I have already put one one book in my cart. But that might be all I get. But I thought I would take you shopping with me because I like to accompany people when they shop. I like to see what people buy. I like to browse things without even buying. And I just like being nosy in people's business. And this is a chance for you to be nosy up in my business. And today I'm looking at Llewellyn's website. I'm sure we all know Llewellyn. Um, Very popular. I mean, because it's the biggest publisher of like New Age and pagan books in America, I believe. Um, I'm sure most of us have a bookshelf that is probably mostly Llewellyn books. But there are other great publishers, and we'll probably go shopping on their sites as well in another video. But let's do this together here. By the way, Llewellyn should have paid me for this video because this is free promotion, but they're welcome. Um, so I saw this book when I first was setting up to do this video right here, and I thought that this sounds really good. Really good. So when you separate the religious dogma from the symbolic nature of the devil, who really is he? Like, that sounds really good, you guys. So I did add it to the cart. Uh, it is a new book. It just came out, it says. And it's $20. And my browser will automatically apply coupons if there are any. And it found a $4 coupon for me. So it knocked it down to $15.99. And I did check thrift books. Here, I'll show you. If you're not familiar with thrift books, this is thrift books. It's a used book site. And I would highly recommend checking them out. Before I buy anything, I always check here first just to see if it's cheaper. But with the coupon, I'm paying like the same price as a used copy. So I might as well just get it here. Uh, I will link thrift books below if you've never been there. You should check it out. It's a great used bookstore. I think Amazon owns them now. But yeah, they're great. Let's see, let's go back. You know, I saw this a 50% off sale on tarot. I mean, that's awesome, but I'm really trying to not buy any more tarot decks for a long time. I have so many, as I'm sure most of us do, and I've gotten rid of so many, but I'm trying to cool it. I really am. Um, Not interested in Pisces, which I'm not a Pisces. No, no. That is neat, but I'm not 13, so no. No shade to someone who's interested in that. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Ooh. That sounds. Just that sentence alone sounds so fun. Whispers from beyond the veil haunt and beguile us. Are they from ancestors trying to help or monsters hoping to deceive? That sounds really fun. Medieval magic. What do you mean by that? Let's see. They combine classical necromancy and modern investigative methods to help you confidently identify spirits. So are we just not trusting our intuition anymore? Like, what's the tea there? Know when they are present, diagnose their effects, and lay them to rest. That is interesting. I will say, that is interesting. I would definitely want to check that out. I'm gonna put that on the wish list. That's interesting. Huh? Who is that? Who is Rob Douglas? Hmm. Is this their first book? Well, at least with Llewellyn, I suppose. Oh, they do have some articles though that they've written on here. Yes, by the way, Llewellyn does have articles. They have blogs, and you can also get a free spell every day and a free tarot reading, which is fun. You know, it's exciting. I used to do that a lot way back in the day, when the website looked much different because the internet was different. Oh man, I miss physical magazines. You know, I remember getting this as a physical magazine, and I miss that. I miss that a lot. As an elder millennial, I miss physical media. Just gonna say it. Anyway, let's look at the coming soons, because that's what I'm here for. Um, let's see. Oh, Devin Hunter has a new book out, huh? Baphomet. I have a lot of opinions about Baphomet that seem to be unpopular in our community, and mainly because I believe in history, and Baphomet, from what we can ascertain, started out, and this doesn't mean it's the whole truth, but it started out as propaganda, a creation of propaganda by the church to discredit the Templars, which were losing public favor. Um, but I digress. That is such an unpopular opinion and statement, and for another video. Let's see. But I do like Baphomet. Don't get me wrong. None of this really seems for me. Let's see. That's interesting. Interesting. Okay. Intriguing. Intriguing. See, there's 5 pages of coming soon, so that's a lot. Shamanism in your shadow sounds fun, but if it's just like introductory to animal work and shadow magic, I'm a little past that, I feel like that's the curse of... That's interesting. Interesting choices we've made. I just feel like, if you've been in magic for a while, you get to a point where you just see all these 101 books, and it can become really frustrating for the longtime practitioner seeking new information, or just new leisure material. What was this slow magic? Without getting burnt out. Excuse me. Interesting. That is interesting. Who is this? Okay. This is he's from Seattle. Okay. Interesting. Huh. That's I like that. We'll add it to the wish list so I can look at it later. That's interesting. I like that. Do you think that sounds interesting? Slow magic? I think that sounds interesting. Oh, I should have got something to drink. Chinese astrology. Lately I've been like super wanting to do a deep dive into that for myself personally, because I have not in many years. Besides what I do occasionally for work for some clients, I don't personally delve into Chinese astrology, like my own chart, that much. And lately I've been wanting to. I'm a snake. Let's see. A feral church. Kinship and the goddess. You know what? There it is. I was going to say, immediately looking at this, I was like, that's Alana Fairchild. And it is. Alana Fairchild. This sounds great. A wealth of queer... Coming out, attending your first marriage, changing your pronouns. This book will help you enter the rites. A rite for changing your pronouns sounds awesome. Exploring rituals for taking on a drag persona. Hosting a funeral for a dead name. Wow. That sounds great. Is it in my wish list? No. Let's add it. That sounds great. Love that. Usually I have a lot more sticking out than this for me. This sounds really vague. I'm just going to be honest. So, okay. I mean, that just sounds like a 101 book to tarot. I don't understand what makes it different. Here on YouTube, I've never heard of you. Okay. Okay. Go off. Love Deborah Blake. I think everything she's written except for I don't have her fiction, but I have her nonfiction. Do 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 do. I have so many opinions about the modern druid movement, but that is for another video. This, you guys, I'm pretty sure this is already in my wish list. I saw it recently. No, it's not. Oh my god. I just said I do not need tarot. I do not need another tarot deck. But, man, I wish this was a part of the 50% off sale, but it's not because it's a pre-order. But I do not need... Oh, man, I love that. I love it. I do not need another freaking deck. But Incubus, come on. Like, oh my god, I love it. I love it. You guys, oh. If you know me personally, you know that I am all about vampirism and particularly incubus and succubus folklore. And, oh gosh, oh, I want this. I want this. I want this. I need this. Who is this? A wax fruit artist. Go off. Oh man, I want it. I want it. What does it say? Hiding down in the obscure depths of our consciousness is a world that only reveals itself during sleep. When the mind has fallen into the hands of the subconscious, as your inhibitions fade, the dark lords of Incubus Tarot appear. This nightmare-themed deck by David... How would you say that? I'm not good with Italian. Furno. Opens the gate to a dark and barren realm, inhabited by surreal creatures that evoke your innermost fears and challenge you to overcome them. With Charles Harrington's book to guide you, your journey through danger will lead to remarkable insight and confidence. I want this. I need this. Merry Christmas to me. Oh my gosh. I need that. I need it. And I want it. And I'm going to get it. I've been really obsessed with sleep the past couple of years. I would say maybe the past 4 years. I've been really into sleep and mythology and folklore around sleep. And speaking of, and journeying to the realm of sleep, but when waking intrigues me. I'm all about sleep lately. Not the act of it, but the lore of it. Ooh, love that. Love that. Oh my gosh. So, if you didn't know, I am awaiting my results from university to see if I have graduated with a PhD, and it is in mythology and folklore. Not with a focus in Greek mythology, but this is intriguing. I love when you get books about characters from the corners of mythology, like non-popular characters. Love that. Words of the Witch. I just said Witch. Words of the Witch. Yokai, that's cute. I've been rewatching Inuyasha and Millennial Alert, and yeah, I like it. I still like it as an adult. Your chakra personality. Okay. It's interesting. Astrology and shadow work. Love that. You can book sessions like that actually with me right now on my website, alabamamagic.com. Link below. Call of the Morgan. Oh, Stephanie Woodfield. She is a longtime Morgan practitioner. Devotee, my bad. Intriguing. Oh, this is very much the artwork from, what is the book? Is it The Guise of the Morgan? The Call of the Morgan? The Guises of the Morgan. That's what it's called. I just saw it on my bookshelf. Anywho, look, that's Anu. That's strange. That's Maka. Wow. Isn't it interesting when you see other people's takes on deities and entities that you yourself work with, and they're completely different? I really like that. Seeing that, of course, it is cool, when things match up with ours, but I like seeing the differences. This is interesting. Okay. When does this come out? Oh, November. Because, like I said, I've really been into sleep for several years now. Hmm. Oh, Glamstrology, cute. Heal the water. That's um. Oh, I know that person, but no. Hmm. No comment. I don't want to be mean just for the sake of being mean, and so I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself. Wow, this is kind of not as exciting as I wanted it to be. Like the what was I saying? What am I trying to say? I can't formulate my own thoughts. Ooh. Usually I find many more things. That's what I'm trying to say in the new releases. But click. Why aren't we clicking? Okay. So I made a video on my channel many years ago, about working with banshee spirits within the context of Morrigan when I was really young. And like even in the video, I was recounting something that had happened years before. And the video is probably still up on this channel. But I talked about working with a banshee and getting like what I called an extra chakra that was near my heart chakra. That was a banshee star, as I called it. And it was like this energy force that it was like a conduit to help me work with banshees and banshee energy, which I really needed at that time in my life. And it was a really, really formative experience. I'll definitely be checking that out. I love that. Who's writing? Oh, September! It's really soon. Who's writing this? Who's that? Let's see. The author of numerous books, including Historic Downtown Cincinnati. Okay, girl. It's Rush Lore of Ohio. Okay, I love a local witch. You know what I mean? Like I love someone who really pulls from their local space. I love that. I'm definitely gonna check that out because that is interesting. Love that. Ooh, what is that? See now I'm just gonna get sidetracked. A rainbow of spells. Okay. Instructors. Oh, Bellinger. Okay. Very popular vampire author. Let's see. Kind of the authority on vampirism in the modern Gothic, and what am I trying to say? In the modern like Gothic and vampiric communities. That's interesting. I like that artwork. Oh man, that's it. Lame. Although at least I found a coupon. That's exciting. I can't wait. I cannot wait to read this. I hope it's good. Who wrote this? By the way, let's see. Who is that? Is it Fruler or Freuler? The author of Magic at the Crossroads. Do I have that book? I don't think so. Wait, do I have this book? I think I've read this. I think I've read that. Why can't I highlight correctly? Okay. Okay. Oh, and she has an article on here. Love that. I haven't gotten my 2025 stuff yet, and I usually like getting at least an almanac or something, but I haven't yet. Well, anyway, thanks for coming shopping with me with a book I had already picked. But anyway, here's Llewellyn's website. I think it's fun. And, oh, folk magic. Hang on. Let's explore this. That's a pretty decent book. That's a decent book as well. These are also pretty decent books, as is this one. These are all books I have. That's why I'm saying that. No comment. Yeah, I would definitely say if you're based off of these, if you're in the market for folk magic, which I like to think that I know quite a bit about, being a folkloric witch myself. Although it's so weird to use the word witch with myself. I usually say warlock, but that's fine. Tomato, tomato. But anywho, I would definitely recommend these two really big compendiums. But if you specifically want Southern folklore, these are not bad starting points. Although if you had to pick one, I would go with this one first. Okay. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I know this was really random, but I just wanted to take you with me on my little virtual shopping journey. Oh, you know what we should do before we go? Let's see what the spell today is, because it changes every day. Cat. Let's see. Oh, okay. I know that person. A doodle meditation. Love that. Love making altars in the wild. I love it. I love it. One of my favorite things to do. Let's see. What do they actually say? Nature do I serve and nature do I wield. Oh, that's interesting. With nature I destroy. Wow. With nature do I build. Oh, wow. A piece of your hair within the space. Oh, wow. So that is definitely not for everyone. Some people are going to have huge opinions about doing that. Wow. Love that, though. What an interesting spell for the day. See, this is why I really like this website. I like it. Let's do a little tarot reading, too, before we go. Let's see. Let's pick our deck. Manga. No. Well, let's do Art Nouveau. I do love the 1920s. Let's see. Let's do a single card. And I'm going to ask a question. Oh, what is that, you guys? I'm getting sidetracked. But what is that? I'm hearting that for myself so I can go look at it later. Let's see. A question. Am I going to hear back from my university soon about the results of my dissertation? Yes or no? That's my question. Or am I going to have to wait? What did I get? I got the 10 of Wands. Okay. Woo! I know what that would mean if I was giving the reading. But they really do not expand on this like they used to. That's strange. Keywords, burdens of success and victory, fortune, bearing oppression. I don't like that result. But although you could read that in a positive way as well. What was I gonna say? Oh, it used to have like this long like explanation, but they really do not anymore on here. That's wild. What a not ringing endorsement for this part of the site. Oh man, that is such an old school book. Where are my witches and pagans who've been here since the late 90s and early 2000s? Because I know y'all know DJ Conway. Wow. Anywho, that's that. And I'm sure when I see you again, it'll probably be me making another video of shopping at someone else's site. Like another publisher. But until then, that is a great sell. Goodbye, and I hope you're well. And yeah, hey, by the way, check out my links down below, because, check out my website. Look at all the services I offer. And thank you. Until next time, goodbye.